What's up guys, and welcome. It's Inferno here with a video where I explain Athena's story in Borderlands, the whole series, because in episode 3 of Tales, it actually tied into the startup of Borderlands The Pre-Sequel and everything else. So it's pretty cool to see how Athena actually got to that point that she was in Pre-Sequel. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain that. There's been some explanation about it and people actually, doing this, but I want to make a video about it to actually go ahead and voice everything that I think about it. Anyways, let's go ahead and go on. So of course Athena showed up whenever we were, chased after her, of course, in episode 2. And the reason she was doing that is because she was contracted by Felix to basically go after Fiona and Sasha to basically train them, because Felix wanted to go ahead and have Athena be sort of a mentor to Fiona and Sasha to help them become Vault Hunters. So that's where Athena's role in Tales actually was explained right there. Then, of course, in episode 3, Athena was kind of like training or mentoring Fiona to go ahead and get her to think about situations where you're in danger and do the right thing and defeat the enemy. That's where that whole scenario was in episode 3, her training and stuff like that. So that was what Athena was tasked to do by Felix. And now moving on to farther into episode 3, we had her trying to kill this Atlas employee, and then out of nowhere comes Brick and Mordecai trying to capture her. Now, you're probably wondering, why would Brick and Mordecai be after Athena and for what reason? Now, Athena and the other 3 Vault Hunters that were in Pre-Sequel, they had a role that they played in Jack's insanity and what he did in the events of Borderlands 2. Athena was one of the Vault Hunters that was hired by Jack to go ahead and help him, basically, protect him, protect Helios, and after that, to get Helios back in Hyperion's hands, because we had Dahl taking over Hyperion, and Dahl was trying to stop Hyperion from getting to the vault that was on Elphys, Pandora's moon. But then Jack found out about the vault. He wanted to go ahead and go in it because he's lost so much. He was like, I need the power that is in the vault to basically replace what I just lost. Of course, Athena did her job and she helped Jack reach the vault. The vault that Jack entered the first time was the vault of the Sentinel, and that was the vault that set off what Handsome Jack is today. And Athena was basically blamed for helping Jack achieve that vault. The vault showed him images of a even better vault, the powers of the warrior and what was in the warrior's vault. He wanted to go ahead and achieve that, and it drove him really insane. Wanted to go ahead and basically end all the badness. He really hated Lilith and everyone who betrayed him, and he wanted to go ahead and get revenge for that. Out of nowhere, after he was kind of looking at the visions of the vault, comes Lilith punching him in the face, burning that vault symbol into his face. That's why he wears the mask and everything else. So at that point, Jack knew what he had to do. He had to go to Pandora and try to open this vault, and that was the events of Borderlands 2. That's what happened then. And of course, Athena was kind of blamed for Handsome Jack's rise to power and how he actually done so many bad things. And so I think Lilith went ahead and told Brick and Mordecai to go ahead and capture Athena to question her about everything we saw in Pre-Sequel, because Pre-Sequel was the arc in the story where it was explaining Jack's rise to power and his rise to insanity and what he became in Borderlands 2 and how it actually went off. So that was where Athena was like, hey, this is the enemy. Lilith said that Athena helped Handsome Jack, therefore she wanted to go ahead and question her about it, and that's where we're at now. Now in Tales episode 3, of course, we had Mordecai and Brick coming after Athena. That battle was the battle that basically captured Athena, and after that, they took her to Sanctuary, and that's where we are now. That's why in Pre-Sequel, you see, of course, Brick and Mordecai limping away, hurt. Lilith said that she damn near killed her 2 best men. So if this is right, the timeline actually goes Borderlands 1, then Borderlands Pre-Sequel, then it goes to Borderlands 2, but then it's going to be Tales from the Borderlands episodes 1 through 3. Then it's going to be present day Pre-Sequel. That was the point where we were at, Sanctuary with Athena, Brick, Mordecai, and Lilith. So that moment was like after Borderlands 2. And lastly, the end of the timeline, or the continuation of it, is going to be Tales episodes 4 and 5. And that's what the timeline would be actually if, my theory or, this seems right, because it actually makes sense, because of course, Brick and Mordecai going after Athena, they capture her, take her up to Sanctuary, and that's where she is now. So that's right, we won't be seeing Athena anymore. That's pretty sad because, you know, she's captured by the Crimson Raiders and she's in custody. But then at the end of Pre-Sequel, we had Lilith. She ordered the, you know, soldiers to go ahead and shoot at Athena and kill her. But then we had one of the Guardians of the Vault show up like, we need her for something. Or you need her for something. So that's where it ends off there. That's my explanation of Athena's story in Pre-Sequel and Tales. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys did like the video, be sure to thumbs it up. It helps out a lot and I do appreciate it. And comment down below what you guys think about this little theory, or I mean, come on, it's the only logical explanation we have right now. So it's kind of, you know, it can be real. There's no confirmation that it is, but it's most likely going to be real. So that's what happens, and that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. And if that happens, then no more Athena. That's sad. I really liked her after episode 3, and I'm sad to see her go. But anyway, thank you guys for watching once again. This has been Infernalcun, and I'm out.
Fire! What the hell?
Now is not the time for bickering, Vault Hunters. War is coming, and you will need all the Vault Hunters you can get.